cannot call in.
Yo, tech support has arrived.
Submit to stream button is blocked. I'm mixing out anyways.
The fuck?
Bro, wait, did you put in the track title? Bro, Black, you've done this like 10 times. What is it?
Nothing's changed. We haven't pushed any updates since the last stream, so it
Yeah,
should be. Yeah, there shouldn't be a problem.
we've been making moves, and you guys will see them soon. But no, yeah,
Yes.
this just literally not changed. So I don't know what's happening. But what's up, Jacob? Good to see you. Jacob said he got a gun pulled on him today, bro.
The fuck?
I know, right? I don't want to
Shit.
dox you or anything. If you feel free to share, I forget where you work exactly, but it's a customer facing job, so I
Yeah.
guess his customers be wilding. But I'm glad that he's not dead. At least, well, we'll see if he starts yapping again.
Yeah. Yikes.
I see y'all got a marketing team. Congrats.
Also, we
Yeah, bro,
don't.
me.
That's me.
Yeah, I guess both of us. Yeah, it's still us.
The website, the whole app is me basically, and then the Discord, which we should announce, is Chris's brainchild. There.
Yeah, bro, my autistic brain. No, I'm just kidding.
Did you want to talk about any of that?
Yeah, I might as well. Uh, yeah, guys. So we revamped the Discord. Oh shit, I don't have my Stream Deck plugged in, so I can do these sick buttons. But maybe
I can
Josh
do
can type in
Discord in
the
the chat.
Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, so get in there. I've revamped it completely because nobody was using it, including us. And we made it like 3 years ago. Didn't know what we were doing, and some people in our chat have graciously talked to us about running Discords, and so we revamped it. So boom,
Solex.
you probably already did it. Is Solix here?
No, but I was just
Okay.
shouting him out.
So get in there. I don't know. You guys could help me. I think Black and Jacob both might have already joined the Discord. But there's an onboarding process now to ask you guys some questions. I don't know if, like, please tell me if you're already in and what happens when you try to open it now. Are you prompted by the onboarding or does it not matter? Um, but
Black's
anyways,
submission just went through, by the way.
fire. And if you want to tip Black to skip, you can. You'll be the third person that tipped actually. So we appreciate it, guys.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so the FastTrack Discord, it's there to house our community of the different things that we're doing. One being the platform, which is boom here, FastTrack Studio, no stream, no anything, just FastTrack.studio. That's how you get there. It is a platform for us to have artists and independent freelancers come together, make their own uh, uh, what is it, collaborative record labels to manage their projects, give each other tasks, soon make their own teams in the future, royalty splits, all that stuff. I'm sure we'll talk about that more during the stream. The second thing is the stream that we do right now. We listen to your guys' songs, give you guys the best feedback ever on Twitch. There we say, and then Discord, yeah, it'll house both of those things and a community, kind of when we're offline, and just to house our community there, chats. We want to have like vote for the best track of the week. We want to be able to get have you guys give feedback in the Discord. I guess asynchronously, but also you guys can do it with us live. So I'll make little posts as we go. Um, we'll see if my brain can keep up during the stream. I'm sure I'll get used to it. There'll be chat of the weeks if you guys are funny. So keep yapping, and I'll save the best chats. And we could vote for the best chat, and I don't know, you guys will win something, but nothing right now, but bragging rights. But yeah, maybe we'll do something else like that. And
Unfortunately, the best chat so far today is I think Jacob Johnson saying he almost got shot,
he said that.
or whatever you said. I didn't even
Oh
see
yeah,
his
yeah,
chat.
yeah, yeah. I don't count. It's to you guys, unless I'm just like abhorrently funny, which happens. But yeah, I don't know. You guys can do it. Yeah, so if you guys have any ideas, we're trying to like seriously grow this thing now, this community, because we'll soon be opening up the beta. Josh and I are now, I'm graduated now, and Josh has made some career moves, you could say, and we're currently working on the Fast Track platform full time. So we are really looking forward to try to push out more updates quicker and grow the community and really help everybody out as much as possible. Is why we do what we do. So yeah, that's what's happening. If you want to see what's happening, go join the Discord, yap along with us on stream, send us your music, which you guys have already have. So thank you. And yeah, so Black, I see your thing is in the queue. If you wanted to tip, you should be able to on the same page. Don't go to the homepage; it's the same page
He
and
said
the same area. You can tip.
he said he's mixing for a client. Good shit. Look at you.
Okay, fire.
Pretty cool.
I don't know what happened, but I'm working now, so I might later. I'm
He's
talking
gonna
to a
wait.
client. Bro, you're on Twitch talking to a client. What are you doing? Okay, go do your
But
job.
I was gonna say TLDR for you guys to know, get in Discord because there's now an interactive component to the stream. As each track is as we're reviewing them, we're gonna create like a post, basically a forum post
Yep.
in Discord in the track feedback channel,
Yep.
and you guys can go in there and comment and leave feedback if you have any. And
Yep.
at the end of the stream, we will have a poll that asks which track you like best from the stream. Whoever wins that will be track of the week. So that's going to be our new thing.
Jeez.
And Jacob, I'm going to have to respectively decline.
Oh, let's go, bro. Okay, okay. So, guys, if you're if you guys, man, I like all of these. If you guys are in the chat, right, and if you're in Discord too, you can help me. There's this channel called Yap Database. If you guys can find that, and then just like copy paste shit that's funny in the chat, and that way I can use it to make the polls later. So I just made a post there of all of Jacob Johnson's things, and I'll like pin it too. But yeah,
How
Yap
about
Database. Yeah,
a
yeah, go there.
little rule? Maybe we should, just so people aren't trying to like shove all their comments in there. If we like ask you to put one of yours in that Discord, then go ahead. But
Uh-huh.
otherwise, like put other people's in there. Like if somebody else says something funny, just like pop it in there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Damn, a whole little thing based on me. Yeah, I might as well just make it Jacob Johnson channel,
Yeah.
Jacob Johnson TV. But yeah, so help me out there. I'll be trying to do it too. But yeah, you guys can do it too. You guys should have access to that channel. That might be a mistake. But yeah, that's specifically for this chat of the week kind of thing. So, anywho, Josh, if you want to introduce the first track while I kind of enter its details, that would be great. And it's our friend of the stream, Jokerhead. So
Yep. So yeah, we got Jokerhead back on the stream after many months. With Dream, it's a work in progress. His roles are like all of them. Okay, it's not all of them, it's a lot. Composer, arranger, artist, synth player, mixing engineer, master engineer, producer, drum programmer, audio editor, game sound designer,
he
and
always does
independent
that.
releaser. Good for you, Jokerhead. You used the site.
Oh boy.
And the genre is synthwave. It's Jokerhead, and he said, a 2-year-old track, a lot more upbeat than usual. My sister has an idea to sing on it for full release, but as usual, I want you guys to do your hardest. Okay, didn't sound right.
All right.
Miss
Classic.
you and appreciate you opinions. Track is 60% compl. What would you change? How's life and your new venture?
New.
I mean, not that new, but thanks for
Yeah,
checking in.
we love you, Jokerhead.
All right,
Okay,
cool.
I put in the feedback thread there. So yeah, once we get our VOD out, I'll put the link in there. So after the stream, if you guys want to come back and give them feedback, please do that.
Do you
We'll
want to
see how this
send?
goes.
Is it worth sending the link to that post?
I think we could try it. Yeah, let me try it. Let's see. Hold on. Computing. I could go here.
Computing.
Boop. Nope, I did it wrong. Hold on, guys. I'm not that big of a Discord mod yet. Just give me some time. Boom.
Nice.
Yeah, let me know if that works.
All right,
Let me
so
see
hop
it.
in
Man.
there, leave feedback as we listen.
Yeah, Joker had tipped, so sorry, bro. You got to wait in line.
Yeah.
Unless you tipped more. Maybe we will put that feature later, but yeah.
Yes,
Anyways,
sir.
you ready?
All right, let's go. Three,
Let me click the waveform real quick. Okay, you got it.
3, 2, 1.
Joker.
Dissonance.
Yep.
Nope. There's that Jokerhead style. Those drums.
there's
Mhm.
a point in every single Jokerhead song that like makes me just envision someone going like this, where it's
Yeah,
just like kind of uncanny. Like,
yeah, I
nope,
know,
that's not the right note. I know it.
I
I
know.
know it. But man, I feel drunk in the club. Yeah, I get you, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
same, same. Or just like I'm about to get murdered in the club. Kind of like Jacob Johnson at work. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. What do you got to say? Vibes, first impressions.
Well, it's like the classic Jokerhead formula, I guess you could call it, where it's like
Secret
that
formula.
those drums, that that sound, roughly that tempo, like it's the same kind of thing,
Hmm?
and it always starts off like
Sounds much less dark
interesting.
than usual.
More what?
Much less dark.
Less dark, a little bit, yeah. I'd say so, but it's just odd that like at the beginning it sounds like it could turn out okay. Like let's just listen to that part.
Mhm.
There's nothing wrong yet. This like it could be percussion underneath that, but then when we get to the repeat, I think, yeah, that's a little weird. Oh, there's dissonance. More dissonance.
I like how big and expansive that feels.
What'd you say?
I said I like how big and it's expansive that drops feels. It like feels kind of big. Everything's kind of in a decent place, but yeah, it's just very dissonant and
Yeah, it's
the music
weird
will catch you.
because I
But
wonder if all the notes were more like in
mhm,
line, like less random in terms of the dissonance. Like the energy at certain points, transitions is like kind of cool, right?
mhm,
Like his style with that drum pattern is like pretty cool. But there's a
mhm.
lot of points where like the end of a section is just awkward. Like I think the end of the first drop here. It just feels like awkward. I think it's the best word, where it's like there's that four on the floor thing, and then it goes for two beats back into the or two bars into the regular drum pattern with the snare back in. So there's two snare hits, and then it just does a weird fade out where like one of the toms, I think there's like a delay on one of the toms.
Mhm.
There's just like no sense to it. It's nonsensical, right? It doesn't like have a pattern that is like
Right.
logical or like appealing necessarily. Like a lot of it's cool, but just these awkward little moments are like strange. Like why are
Yep.
those there?
Strange is a
Um,
great way to put it. Yes.
yeah, and then obviously at the end, um, it's fading out, and then it's just suddenly so loud with this
Yeah.
synth. It's like we're fading out, and it's like, yeah, like you said, like face right in the camera. Like what the hell?
Mhm. Mhm.
It's just like I don't know what to make of it. It's not that it's like, oh, this is like horrible,
No.
style or art or whatever, but it's like I can't understand what it's trying to do or say, and like where it's trying to lead me throughout, because it just sounds random at different points.
Yeah, I'm not a huge like music theory geek or anything either, but I've watched a couple Jacob Collar videos, and I would suggest Jokerhead would do the same. But I would say like in general when you're trying to uh, kind of think outside of the box and using these kind of weird dissonant kind of I think of it as like a next level music theory kind of thing. They usually are like trying to invoke some sort of emotion or like give some sort of feeling like intentionally, right? And typically they don't stay on that like weird note for long. It's usually like a transition into somewhere else. Like there's a thought out journey that is usually kind of in mind when something like that happens. And I hear some of that, like there's obviously some kind of out of scale which I think could work. It's pretty chromatic there, but like I don't know, like there's like some songs in Interstellar, for example, where they use that kind of thing to express like a very grandiose, large, unknown, like when they are in like the space or something, and I get that feeling, and I feel like that's what this scale is usually used for, but I don't really get that feeling, this emotion with this song. Like it's just not fitting well. So I would just suggest, and we've talked to Jokerhead about this a lot, like don't just throw around dissonant notes, because you think in a vacuum in this specific timestamp it sounds cool. Like think about it in the entire picture of the song and what you're
Yeah.
trying to evoke. And if you're doing these dissonant things, like you said, your sister wants to do vocals, and that I'm all for it. I don't know where it's gonna fit because quite honestly, I don't know what the song is about at this point.
True.
But you're making it really dang hard, I imagine, for her to hop on something where
Yeah.
musically it's all over the place. So
Yeah. True.
um, yeah, so I like a lot of parts of it. I think um, well, it sounds pretty chaotic right now because of the music theory, but in the mixing side, I don't think it's as as like loud or as obnoxious or as crowded as I think it
Sloshed or anything
before. Yeah,
compressed. Like it's
I, I,
okay.
it feels grandiose, like especially in that first hit. Like it feels nice and expansive. I'm just confused at the music theory, really.
Yeah.
So, um, the synth sound cool too. I think you're pretty good at stuff like that as well as the drums. But yeah, your big thing is music theory, man, and I know that you don't have to have music theory to really make good music. Like that's tried and true. Like people can do that all the time, and they don't need that kind of stuff.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
not
good. Yeah,
theory. I mean, I hate that
that's
music theory
a
exists
good theory.
because people either reference it as like this Bible that you have to like, you know, study and apply the rules to. And in other cases, well, that's the reason that I don't like it is because it's like too rigid, right? But it's not about theory or rules. It's about form, right? It's about like form and perception. And the same way that you might look at like a portrait of someone, and if the artist doesn't know how to draw their ear properly, it's going to look fucked up.
Yeah.
There is form and shape and all that stuff in music as well. It's more abstract because we're not as attuned to like auditory signals as we are visual.
Hmm.
It's harder to say that's not a square because that's not a right angle, right?
Hmm.
Because we can't see music. But in the same exact way, people have a very deep intuitive sense of when something is dissonant or um, has some sort of harmony or balance to it. Not even harmony in like the music theory way, but just balance. If you have dissonance, you have to balance it with a resolution, for instance.
Yeah.
And there's no hard rules about that. It really is all about feel.
Hmm.
Um, and actually, that's something Jacob Collier talks about a lot too. Is that there are no wrong notes, right?
Hmm.
You can literally play any note out of 12 at any point, and you can follow it up with something that makes it correct.
Yep.
That's the cool thing. So like Jokerhead, you can do like take that advice, do something weird, but make it so that the next chord somehow resolves in a way that actually is like clever and cool. And
Hmm.
since you're not like improvising, like you are doing this in the box, you're like drawing out MIDI and stuff. You can do whatever you want. Like it can be super complex, but there has to be an effort to make it flow in a way that feels good, right? It can't just be total chaos or
Yeah.
people are going to be like, what am I listening to? Is this just randomness?
Hmm.
Is this the background radiation of the universe?
Is this Macy's and I don't know what pant size I
Yeah,
am?
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that one might go in the app database.
Yeah, I'm starting to think I shouldn't make the Yap database public because I think it might incentivize one-liners in the chat. Although that might
Uh,
be good, I don't know. But I also want them to keep coming. So yeah.
I mean,
So
as of now, I
pause.
don't. It doesn't seem like a bad thing, but we'll
Yeah,
see if it
we'll
gets out of
see.
hand.
We'll see. My ADHD is like being put to the test right now. So maybe it'll strengthen with this. I'm switching
That's
back and
true.
forth. But anyways, yeah. So you have a score for vibes?
Let me see. Yeah, I do.
Okay, three, two, one. Oh fuck! You're right.
Now,
Actually.
the reason that I put it a little bit higher is because I think if you look away from the composition side of things,
Uh-huh.
so that's both like the dissonance, the notes, but
A big part
also
of it.
the
Yeah.
flow throughout the track. Um, you're right. Like the mixing is surprisingly good.
Hmm.
The way that the track sounds overall and the leveling, except for that last part, is like one of the better ones that we've heard from Jokerhead. I think it wasn't like offensive or strange really.
Yeah.
Um,
I
so
get.
that's why I bumped the vibes up.
I'll put it up to 420, like 42.0. Yeah.
Nice.
69. I get why you're there. I get it. I respect it. But yeah, I can't.
First stream in a while, hard to
Yeah,
really.
yeah, yeah. Content. What do you got?
Um, and then I mean, content I think is the area that lacks the most because on one hand, yes, there are a lot of issues with the composition and like the harmonic stuff that's going on,
Hmm.
but I do think some of your sound choices are cool. Like there's some
Yeah,
interesting
for
sounds
sure.
and there's some tasteful use of delay and
Hmm.
other effects. So
Yeah.
that stuff's all fine. Like that falls into content too, but The main thing is, does it have like a journey that we can follow
Hmm.
to an extent? It's not like there's no structure.
A
It's just that
captivating
like,
journey as well. Yeah.
yeah, it's just like, oh my god, it really ruins things when those transitions don't make any fucking sense. And if the section before it makes sense and the section you're going into makes sense, but the transition is whack and awkward, that
Mhm.
just sits with you for the whole time you're listening pretty much.
Right.
It's hard for listeners to like forget that so quickly.
Right.
Um
Right. Yeah. You ask us what would we change about it? Like honestly, you don't have to do a bunch of big differences like in your production or the sound choices that you've made. Like they're pretty good. Like I think it's like the melody. Like
yeah, yeah.
that's what you need to change.
Just change the
So
MIDI. I mean, literally just try this with different MIDI and maybe a couple of those transitions you could like change things a little, but don't fuck around with the mixing too much.
yeah. Yeah. That being said, we're on content, so you got to score.
Mm, yeah, I do.
Three, two, one.
Nice.
Yeah, 420. Yeah, I get it.
Yep.
Production.
And then production again, like not bad. I mean,
Yeah.
I it's hard to say when it sounds a little wacky overall,
Yeah.
and there were a couple of offenses throughout, but it's like I wouldn't
Offensive.
say it's spectacular either. Like it's not like it's super
Any flags on the play?
open and has like a great low end and like
Uh huh.
exceptional use of space. It's okay, it's acceptable, but I'm not. It's not going to be like an A plus for
Yeah.
mixing. But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Um, yeah, it won't be an A plus for me either, but it's pretty decent. Trying to think what, I mean, really, everything kind of serves each other. So you have like just a in general a loud mix, and you do a pretty good job in making it pretty expansive. But there are parts when like the melody is off and like it's already loud, it gets very very chaotic.
yeah,
So like if you're doing like a kind of chaotic feel, you might want to like ease back on production a little bit, or maybe even go full blast. I'm not sure, but right now the production it's better. I would say like score wise better than the content is, but it also doesn't exactly serve it if the content is something that you really are willing not to change. But you asked us what we changed, like it's definitely in the content section. The production, I think you're doing pretty decent. So,
yeah.
um, yeah. With all that being said, I have a score to you.
Yep.
Three, two, one. Boop. Oh
Boom.
yeah, I was at
Nice.
77. That's what I was trying to do.
Nice.
Yeah. Track total.
Uh oh, by the way, Jacob says the stream is tweaking on him. Let us know if you want to delay your track, but if not, we'll just do next.
Dream tweaking on me. Gonna miss my shit. Is it tweaking for anybody else? Let us know. But yeah, track total. Let's
All right.
see.
I know where I'm at.
Uh, Man. Okay. Yeah. Three, two, one. Yeah,
Nice.
I'm not actually there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me be real. Let me be real. Let me be real. I love you,
Sweet.
Jughead. I'm glad to have you back in our submissions. Although Joker had submitted this maybe like a week or maybe 2 weeks ago, and then he tipped, and then he messaged me saying, first he submitted on the wrong day, tipped on the wrong day.
Oh.
Then on Friday came around, he was like, "Oh, oops, there's no stream. Well, oops, I tipped," and I was like, "All right, sick." But we appreciate
Damn.
you, Jokerhead, and I'll probably message you to let you know. But guys, if you submit and you can't make it, or for some reason if the stream is tweaking out, or if Jacob Johnson's internet sucks, you guys will be able to look at the VODs later and use our website to just click on your song in the queue and view the VOD. And if people are putting feedback in the Discord, which I hope they are, but maybe not now, um, maybe throughout the week, you guys will get feedback there too. So, Droll Vink, the resident yapper, might like this shit too. Oops, wrong button. Discord. There is a competition for chat of the chat of the week. So if you have a funny chat, I'll be putting it in the Yap database there. Join the Discord, and then I'll put out a poll of like the best chats from each user, and we can vote on the funniest ones. But yeah,
Well, and also track of the week.
yes, track of the week too. Let's be that is the probably higher priority. But yeah. Anyways, we'll keep it fun here. The next song. Let's see. Jacob says, "No, I can't continue. I can continue. I just can't comment. I'm gonna watch on Google. That's fine. I think you're the next track. Yes, Jenkins Ave. Jenkins Ave is back,
Ooh, let's go.
or is it Jacob Johnson? I thought you were done with it. But
Says Jenkins Ave.
yeah, it's Jenkins Ave. Life too short. Josh, you want to read through it? I can make this post here.
Yeah, cool artwork there. It's what does it say? 2001 and I can't read that. It's too small.
Man.
But yeah, nice art. Is that on a trash bag? um,
Oh, that is
Life Too Short, role vocalist, hip hop, and Jenkins F.
Jenkins Ave, all
Pretty
caps.
simple.
Life too short. Did he
Yes,
give a
sir.
description?
Nope.
All right. All right. Let's do it.
Let's go. Three, two, one. Nice. Oh, those bird sounds are good.
Life too short to sit around. I ain't had no shit for free. I need groceries, I got bills. Everything gon' cost a fee. I'ma make my shit exclusive just to pay necessities. I ain't rapping for nobody. I just do this shit for me. Life too short to sit around. I ain't had no shit for free. I need groceries, I got bills. Everything gon' cost a
Pocket right
fee.
there.
I'ma make my shit exclusive just to pay necessities. I ain't rapping for nobody. I just do this shit for me. 50 hours on my time card. Yeah, nobody told me that life hard. Nah, I be limiting AC.
Vocals a little quiet, a little
I don't
compressed.
buy my jeans and tools. Shit, I got back pains, son. Middle finger down, no J. Trump, I don't got no bling on me. I don't do no material things. I've been trying to make it by these days. Hard to tell who is real, who is fake. Hard to trust those that lie to my face. I've been trying to put some food on my paper plate. I've been trying to make a move on my salary. Put my girl and my dog in a bigger place. Man, fuck all this standing. I need advances. Friend coming soon, I need more than y'all handing. Life too short to sit around. I ain't had no shit for free. I need groceries. It's fire. It's like Memphis style. Everything gon' cost a fee. I'ma make my shit exclusive just to pay necessities. I ain't rapping for nobody. I just do this shit for me. Life too short to sit around. I ain't had no
Whose
shit for
vocals are
free.
those?
I need groceries. I got bills.
Oh shit, really?
Everything gon' cost Yeah. a fee. I'ma make my shit exclusive
Nice.
just to pay necessities. I could hear the pickup in it. I just do this shit for me. That's fire. I had to turn that up. I
If
had to turn
anybody
that up.
needs a lesson on how to fucking record vocals in the pocket, just ask Jacob Johnson.
Yeah, he's got it, bro. He flowing. He flowing on that.
That's
Too bad
nice.
can homie he can't chat. We should just roast him. He can't. He can't even
Yeah,
respond to us.
just roast him.
Yeah, that was ass. I gotta say. Thanks for your money. Next track. No, I'm just
Yep.
kidding. But yeah, that was fire. First impressions. What do you got?
I mean,
Vibes.
I shouldn't have been surprised, but as soon as it comes on, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good.
Yeah.
And it's interesting how you can tell that from the very beginning of a track.
Hmm.
Shit, he said he's stuck in an ad, really.
Bro, we get no money here. Well,
Yeah.
you get your money, but not I guess thanks to Twitch. Whatever.
Yeah,
We're
I
on
don't.
their website. Okay.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck
Sure.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, it's just interesting how the very beginning of a song can sort of cue you into its like quality. Oh, he said, "Fuck me, it's not a trash bag." What, what is it, and what do the letters say,
Look, yeah, kind of was fun.
bro? It looks like a fucking trash bag. It's like black stretched plastic. What else is it? A tarp?
Yeah, it's his curtains. Like,
Don't worry about it. Oh
you
god, is
thought,
that a body bag? It's the
okay.
same thing as a trash bag, it's just bigger and
Dang,
thicker,
bro. Big
probably.
stepper
Hopefully,
Jacob Johnson in the chat, bro.
yeah.
Dropping some threats. But
But
anyways,
I mean, just like good quality samples, simple mix, right? Um, and like great vocals, like just good vibes, good, like in the pocket,
it's
smart
quiet
lyric.
as hell.
It is quiet, yeah. In terms of the mixing and mastering, it's quiet right
Yeah,
now.
bro. I had to turn
But
it up. I still couldn't hear it. And like Josh was saying something when I was trying to pick up your bars. It's like I might have missed a good one.
yeah, there's a couple of production things which you probably know, but otherwise, it's cool. I mean, it's like great vibes.
Hmm.
You got any other first
Yeah,
impressions?
man. I was trying to think of like the artist that it reminds me of. I know it has that kind of chop and screwed style, like kind of like Dirty South, kind of Memphis. This dude's talented, man. Like he sent me something too. He sent us it the last time as something like West Coast style, kind of like Vince Staples. The guy's like a chameleon, and in a good way. Like he can do a lot of different styles and do them very well. honing his craft pretty well. I like the content here, very relatable. I can hear his struggle as, and like I don't like it like makes me snicker, not like laughing at him, but like the struggle is real. Like he's trying to put food on my paper plate. Like I thought that was cool. You know, um, very admirable stuff. I like it. Great delivery, great song. I don't know why you decided to send us like a -5 dB mix. Like just at least normalize it. Like come on, bro. Like,
Yeah, true.
but yeah, it's obviously not all the way mastered yet. But vibes wise, this is fantastic. I like it a lot. So great work.
Jacob, stop throwing fucking shade.
Josh, you look like a
And
baby.
then Chris says the same thing. He says the same thing that I say about fucking. Oh, now he said Curry turned to Simon Cowell.
Simon Cowell's like nice now, bruh.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyways, that's
Funny.
funny. He called you Caillou. That's what he was saying.
Translator.
Caillou's
Funny.
bald though, bruh. But
Yeah, that's
okay,
true.
let's give scores. You got vibe scores?
Yeah.
Three,
Oh,
two,
it might have
one.
to change now.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
2-1.
Teach him a lesson. Did you? I did it.
I like it.
Yeah. I it's fire. The only reason I didn't go higher is like it's not done yet, but like it's great. I guess. I mean, yeah. There's not like there's like probably one more verse or something that's happening. Um, I think around the end. But yeah, content. What do you got?
Yeah, I mean, content is good. Like I said, all my comments with vibes were basically about content, and the bars are good. Like the samples good.
Bro, it's wait. Is Caillou actually? Caillou's bald, right?
Isn't he actually? Is he a baby?
Caillou's bald, bruh. Google it. Anyways,
He's got a hat sometimes.
he does. We don't got a hat. Anyways, content. Sorry, you were saying.
What the fuck? All right, I'll show up wearing a yellow shirt next time. How about that?
That'd be fun. Dude. Yeah, he's the one who showed me the SpongeBob shirt that you were wearing. Remember? Oh, that was
Nope,
so
don't
funny.
remember that.
Really? Oh, okay. Anyways,
Anyways, with a 0-1 day, I'm gonna buy a plane ticket. Okay. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't have any other thoughts or comments other than what I said about content. You got anything?
I'm putting in the most stupid chats in the Yap database that I know I won't pick from him. But anyways, yeah, I might have to make this private. Content, yeah, I already talked about it in vibes. Fantastic delivery, fantastic vocals. Love the chopped and screwed. Love the main vocal. Love the beat. I think he produces it himself as well. Fantastic. Mastering just gone, absent, but mixing and content was fantastic. I think there was a verse missing though, right? Let me see. Idiot. Okay, it was like pretty much done. So I'll put my score up a little bit. I did really like this a lot. Yeah, I got nothing more to say. I think it was great, and I can't wait to hear it. And I think 2001 we've heard before, so this looks like a little single or like 2-track single that he's going to release soon as Jenkins Ave. So I'm excited, man. Like, let us know when that comes out. 'Cause I'm a fan. Um, content. I have a score. Do you?
Yeah.
All right, three, two. Yeah, I don't have any complaints really. I think it's great.
Hmm.
Um, I just have to make sure I hear all the bars before I can co-sign everything. But you know, I think it's good. I think it's fantastic. Production.
Wow, we already hit 100 messages because of Jacob
Damn, bro, you really yapping today, man.
yapping. Yo, other people, feel free to yap over Jacob.
Yeah, yeah.
Please, please do.
Jovink's usually a yapper, but I guess I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, probably doing
Um,
some hard drugs or something.
yeah, Jovink maybe. I know Jokerhead is.
Yeah, for
Production.
sure.
What do you got?
That's why Jokerhead's not here. Bro, where the fuck are
New
you
Kids
at?
Band.
Um, yeah, production is the main thing that needs a little bit of work. I mean, I obviously like the fact that it's a simple mix and there's not a lot to fuck up.
Yeah.
But I do think obviously the level is pretty low for
Mm,
where it is. Then when your lead vocal came in, I thought it was a little bit surprising that it sounded almost more kind of closed than the backing vocals did.
yeah.
Probably because are you using like an SM7B or something,
Mm,
and using one of these puppies, um, and compressing it a lot because that's what it sounds like. It sounds very boxed in, like a very sort of band uh, constrained uh, like signature, and Yeah, I just think you don't need to compress it that much. It sounds almost like you're getting rid of some low end below that sort of compression range. Um, and it just sounds boxy. It could sound a lot more open. I think it would help the track because there's room. There's like lots of room to have your vocal sort of be bigger and more like you and less kind of constrained.
Yeah, Jacob, just be bigger.
Yes,
Yep.
but you got anything else for production?
Just gain staging for me. I agree with the vocals. I think they could be a little more present, but yeah, I'd like to hear it. At the mastering stage, and it's not mastered yet.
Yep.
So that's obvious, but everything else, yeah, the balance sounds great. So, pretty much there. You have a score.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Ba-ba-ba.
Sweet.
Yeah. Track total.
I couldn't give him lower production score than Joker had. that's
I think.
basically
Yeah.
informing mine.
What did I put? Yeah. I guess, but Joker had. I feel like actually mastered it, but
That's true. Yeah, different causes, but
there was around. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Track total.
anyways, yeah, track total. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got mine.
I like this track a lot. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Nice.
Yeah, this would easily be over 90, like straight up good to go. If it was actually good to go, but it's not.
Yeah,
So master
yeah,
that shit, bro.
yeah, for sure.
Master it. That was great. Fantastic track. Love it. Jacob just lying in the chat right now, just yapping away. And yeah, we got more people in the queue. We got Keep It Retro. We got Gorange. We got Welly. We got Young Dragon. We got your submission, but Black is before you. We have, as you guys see on our website, 5 spots every stream. We just went through 2. That means we had 3 more. Math. And the future people will be Black and Young Dragon. So if you guys want to get your songs listened to this week, I don't know what's happening. This week, you got a tip to skip. $5 will get you in right now, and you guys won't have to wait until the next time we stream. Which usually it's every Friday, but our schedules have been kind of whack lately, and we'll keep you guys updated on the Discord. So join that. Um, if you guys are in the queue, you'll get notified and emailed when the stream will actually be. So yeah, like no worries. But if you want like some updates, follow the Discord there or join it, I should say. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to catch up on the yaps later. But you ready for the next track?
Yep, let's do it.
All right, Otaku Trap. You wanna go for it?
Yeah, and by the way, Black and Young Dragon. I'm not sure who Young Dragon is. I guess he just popped in there. But if you guys want to be reviewed today, just remember that you'll have to skip the queue by tipping. So that's a $5 minimum tip, and you'll get reviewed today. Otherwise, it will probably be in a few weeks, and it's kind of unpredictable when that will be. Also, if anybody is opposed to us doing a stream on a random day, let us know. I guess let's see if we actually.
Right. We'll have a discussion in the Discord.
Yeah, but all right, we've got Otaku Trap.
Otaku Trap. Yeah, this guy loves anime. So this is Capsule Corp from Dragon Ball Z. If you guys didn't know, now you do. And yeah, anyways, there's no description. Their role as a beat maker is probably a type beat, if I had to guess. Track genre, trap. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Otaku Trap, 3, 2, 1.
What was that weird?
I like this a lot already, though.
All that remains.
Sounds like
Finish the mission.
a little hollow. Sample is cool, but I feel like he was doing a great job with recording it.
Man, I'm yawning.
sample is great, but like just nothing else really kind of materialized from it,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I just still, I mean, wait, let's see. Is whoever submitted this in the chat? Probably not, right?
Probably not. No, it's a little
Okay,
bit
well,
old.
hopefully you
Yeah.
see it after, but I'm always curious. Like, I feel like it's very often in hip hop and trap, sort of the SoundCloud genres, that people maybe come into it thinking that it's going to be easier than it is or something. That, like, if you get a cool sample and you have the right intentions, that if you just loop something for 3 minutes, that's a song and people are going to listen to it. And it's so obviously not the case when it comes together. It should be obvious, like, how far away this is from like real trap that actually people actually listen to, right? Or like whatever genre you want to call it. Uh, it's just not exciting to like have basically one thing looped for 3 minutes.
Yeah. If I
Um,
had to guess, this is a type beat, but
Maybe, but like, what does
yeah.
type beat mean? It's shitty. Is that the definition at this point of type beat?
No,
Like, doesn't have to
it
live up
means
to any
it.
standard because
No,
it's like,
no, I agree with you. I type beat literally means like someone needs to rap on this. So like if
yeah,
someone's rapping on it and it's like an actual captivating lyrical journey, it could be better than what it is now. I still agree that it's,
it would be
there's not much
better, but
change.
it's
Yeah.
you can still tell, like, if you try to really imagine like a vocalist on it,
Hmm.
the mixing obviously still is not good,
Yeah, it's not
and
the best. Yeah.
there's not like there are no transitions or energy changes throughout this at all.
There's one stutter and it was at the end.
Yeah, a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
there's just very few opportunities for
Yep.
this to be a compelling journey, even if there's a vocalist on it.
Yep. You guys took
Um,
a great sample, put a like fat 808 on it, and then that was
yeah,
it.
and it does not sound like they're mixed together, right? It's like
There's like a hole in the middle of the mix. Yeah.
there's a kind of a hole, and there's like a weird, almost like dissonance between the 808 and the sample and that bell thing.
The
I
chime.
think that happens every once in a while. If you use like an 808 that is really low, but even if it's like in key, sometimes the note is too low and there's not enough like harmonics to be able to tell what the fundamental actually is,
Mm,
and that makes it sometimes sound dissonant because it
mm.
doesn't quite have enough of a note to it.
True. Yeah,
So
you got that RuneScape chime in there too. Bang.
yeah,
Yeah. So,
yeah, but I don't know. Like, I'm just not impressed. It's like, what are you actually trying to do? Like, how the fuck is this going to stand out for anybody who's going to buy your type beat
mhm.
or want to rap over it? Or like, are you just waiting and hoping someone's going to find your SoundCloud and be like, oh my God, I love this. Can I pay you to rap on it? Like, what's what's your goal? That's the
Yeah.
big thing. I almost feel like we should like actually start asking that in the forum. Like, what are you trying to do as an artist, or like, with this track?
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, context would be there. We made it optional, and so people don't do it.
the
But
description's optional, but we don't really ask like, what's the purpose of this song? Like,
right.
where do you envision it going?
Yeah, it'd
Um,
probably be very helpful if we put that in.
could just be a
Um,
drop down even, but
yeah, that could be good. Yeah, like type beat or beat for sale or something,
yeah, yeah,
stuff like that. And then Jokerhead couldn't cop out and say video game music every time, I suppose.
yeah.
Um,
You have any thoughts?
I feel like the first came to mind. I mean, it's called Otaku Trap, and there's this guy who raps about anime titties called D Bangs, and I feel like he would rap on it. And the thing about him is like his lyricism is so outrageous that like it makes the song captivating.
Yeah,
So he could probably do that, even though he still does like do arrangement tricks where beats drop out or things happen. So like maybe it could be geared towards him, but I do agree with Josh that everything he said. Like the way that the beat was constructed, it's not the best kind of end product. You have a great sample for sure, and it could be cool to have it over a trap beat. But the way that it is done now, like Josh said, that the 808 and the sample themselves don't really meld together. It could be that lack of fundamental or lack of harmonics that he was saying. Um, because we're not listening with the deepest subs or anything. We're kind of listening with a flat response here that most people would. Um, yeah, I just felt like it literally felt like a cool sample with like hip hop drums on top, and I don't want to be able to tell that, unless it just works, but it doesn't. So you have to do a little bit more kind of effort, more instrumentation. The chime is there, but it's like it sounds like a RuneScape chime, like a very kind of low quality sound that doesn't
Just
really
like
fit.
popped in there, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really fit well with the other instruments. You gotta have like a very electronic 808. You have this like cool little, dun, 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 which might be from Dragon Ball. Maybe that's why the capsule corp is there. So they have like a real live orchestra that's playing that, and then you have this RuneScape chime. It's like all of this stuff doesn't really mold or meld
Yeah.
well. So yeah, I think it's a cool idea. I like the sample choice a lot. I just think the of making the beat itself, like even if you cut it down to like a 4 bar loop, it's like you can make that loop better, and then you just kind of copy paste it to the rest of the song, and it makes the score worse. So that is my vibes. You want to score it?
I was just gonna say it's again interesting when you compare this to like Jacob Johnson's track, right? How they're like I think similar-ish length. I don't remember exactly,
Yeah.
but like similar length, right? Like similar-ish genre, not exactly, but just the fact that they're both fairly simple in like the number of layers, but there's such a huge difference in like just doing things sort of with like an artistic eye and really paying attention to every twist and turn, right? Like you're not going to let a section go on for too long and be pointless because
Yep.
that's like that ruins, you know, that knocks down the listener experience a rung. And if you
Hmm.
keep doing that over and over, then you have nobody by the end of it.
Hmm.
So just that kind of stuff, like making these subtle decisions around how layers interact, saying no to a sample if it doesn't work with the other stuff that you have. Like spend more time and find a better sample that locks in better by default. And then if you need to do some mixing to get things to fit together, then you do that as well. But
Hmm.
it's not just like, all right, like fuck it, I gotta go eat more Cheetos. This sample's good enough. And then like, no, like that's not how it works, releasing music and being an artist. Like that's not gonna bring people in because there's always 1,000 other artists who will spend the extra hours getting the perfect sample and spending their time like dialing in that section and coming back to it the next day and making sure that it seems right and just putting in the work and using sort of an artful eye to guide your decisions,
Hmm.
not like a sort of I want to be like all the other people who are releasing type beats on SoundCloud. Like that should not be your primary focus or motivation.
Hmm.
Focus on making great music, and like probably the rest of the results will follow.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree. I mean, you're in a space where, I mean, music making is getting easier and easier, and there's just so much more mediocrity to like fight to get
Yeah,
above, and the way that it is now, it won't. The sample itself has a lot of potential, but yeah, the way that the package that we see it right now, it's swimming in that mediocrity, maybe even below. So yeah, you have a score.
yeah,
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
yeah.
9. Yeah, content.
Um, yeah. Again, it's just what is this? 3 samples looped. There's not like a whole lot to say about that. I mean, other than what we've
It
said
might just
already.
be one sample.
Yeah,
And then like the other things are like MIDI. Yeah,
yeah. Who
yeah,
knows?
yeah. I have a score to you.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, and production.
Um, let me just take a quick listen again here.
Sure.
It could be worse, right? Like there's some nice depth to the 808, and there's the snare is not bad. I don't
Nice
love it.
stereo. Bum, bum, bum.
I
Yeah,
think the snare's a little bit crashy or kind of lazy. Like it doesn't have a really nice snap to it.
yeah.
But it is nice that it's kind of got a stereo width thing going. But otherwise, it's just like everything else is kind of in the middle, and there's like kind of a hole there. It just doesn't feel like it's well locked together. Just like let me throw the bassiest 808 I can on this, and that will make it really great.
Mm-mm.
So
Yep. I could agree. I feel like it's going to be the best score for
yeah,
me. Yeah. Um, it could be better though. I just yeah, just I would say choose sounds, and it's kind of content too, but it lends itself into production. Like choose sounds that sound like they sound good together. Basically,
yeah,
I don't think. I think you kind of have like a classic drum kit from like a Suicide Boys kind of beat, or 3 6 Mafia kind of animate edit type beat, and the way that the sample the sample is so clean. It's not like processed to be kind of nitty and gritty like that, so it doesn't really fit. Then you have the RuneScape chime, which is dry as hell. So it's like, you know, so I would, if you're watching this and looking for actionable feedback, that's like where I would direct my attention. But also, I'd want it, um, just the instrumentation to support the sample because the sample's fantastic. You don't even need to do that much. It's just like make the sample shine and make it fit with the beat that you're trying to do. So
Yeah.
yeah, I have a score. Do you?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. The level was fine too. By the way.
I'll
Whoa.
pump it up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just not impressed.
I get it. I get it. Yeah.
But yeah, best category out of the others.
Yeah. Um, you have a score? Track total?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Sweet.
Yup. Could be better. Droll Vink says they might submit. Well, we would love to have you in our queue, guys.
But
Um,
also playing Elden Ring.
right, which we get it, bro. Thank you for coming here and just chilling. We appreciate you guys on a Friday, summer Friday. But yeah, we got a full queue here. If you guys do want to submit your song, if you're a viewer here, nine of you here, say what's up. Go ahead and use that website, and you can tip to skip to get listened to today. We get through 5 songs typically. I think that was just the third one. Let me see. Yeah, so we have 2 more spots right now. It's by Gorange and shout out Welly. Then we got Black, who says he might tip, but he's also yapping on Twitch while he is supposed to be working with a customer. So shout out to him. We got Young Dragon. Young Dragon, if you're in the chat, say what's up. Me and My Beer. Is that a country song by Young Dragon? Interesting. Are you Chinese? Anyways, Parking Lot by Client Side Error. We got your track as well. So if you guys are in the chat and you want to be heard today, Black, Young Dragon, and Client Side Error, you guys are going to just not make it this week unless you have a tip. $5 will get you in immediately. So let us know if you're going to tip. If not, we will go to the next song, which is Dilome 180 Milliseconds by Gorange. So I'll just wait around going once. I'll go in twice. Oh, this stream and next stream
Uh-oh.
already full. What?
Next stream is not full,
Yeah,
so
it's not full. Definitely not. You can definitely submit. And if you want to tip, you will be heard right now.
yeah.
So,
Also, client-side error must know some web development. Sounds like.
it does sound like.
Say
Hopefully,
hi if you're in the chat. I don't know who that is.
yeah, for real. Because that website that you saw is built by us. So
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
But anyways, you ready to go to Gorange?
Yeah.
Okay. I will let you do that, and I will enter the feedback thing.
All right. So Gorange, we got Dilomn, 180 ms. Guessing that's milliseconds.
Yeah.
Producer, track genres, drum and bass, and ambient. And description is made in 2 mornings on a new sound system that I put together with 35-watt amp for the shits and giggles. Nice.
Okay.
Sounds pretty cool. Okay, so the 180 milliseconds must be related to that somehow.
Was everything delayed by 180 milliseconds? 35-watt amp. Is that a lot or little? Or just standard?
Interesting. Very interesting.
Watt sounds like a lot, but
35 watts.
it's like a light bulb.
That's not a lot.
Probably not. Yeah.
It's not a lot.
It's like a light bulb area.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
true. That's like an incandescent bulb.
Yeah, I work with a lot of different it's like microscopic stuff. So milliwatt to me is like whoa, but
Microwatts.
watts. Nah, but okay. We got Goran. So you ready?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Pretty chill.
So quiet. I thought it was going to be like a build up to something bigger, but it's not.
Glitchy. Definitely not mastered.
No, the drums need to be louder. They're the main thing that's changing. They need to be front and center and very loud.
Yeah.
I wonder if I told Gorange about Venetian snares before and like the whole kind of IDM thing
Mm,
because I feel like that's what he's going for. Like literally, this like I think this is the Yaman break. It's like a famous drum fill that is used heavily in that kind of genre, the breaks genre and the intelligent dance music genre. Um,
IDM.
yeah, but yeah, it's chill. It's cool. It's quiet. What do you got to say, Josh?
Yeah, I mean it's like yeah, it's cool. It's I like the vibe overall. It is very quiet obviously. It doesn't really go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, a thread of something. It's kind of different, kind of unique.
Mm-hmm.
It's reminding me just a tiny bit of the Rick and Morty theme song.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
There's like a sort of slidey sound in there that goes
It's Jover, bro.
like goes kind of up and down.
Yep. Yep.
But
Yep.
yeah, I don't know. Other than that, not a whole lot to say. I mean, it sounds like, well, he did say just fucking around basically.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. But I don't
Today,
know.
2 mornings and a new sound system that I put together with a 35-watt amp for the shits and giggles. I don't get it. So the amp is like what you're monitoring with, or what do you mean you made it with this new sound system?
Sounds like it.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. Like, did you make the sense with it? I mean, I don't see any use of amp here, so yeah, no, I'm not
Well,
sure.
he made it on the new sound system that he put together.
Yes, okay.
So
Thank you, Gorange. I don't know
cool.
how that contributes to my thoughts here, but
Yeah,
thank you.
I know.
Just gives me more brain rot. But
We
yeah,
got Solex in the chat too.
Cheers!
Yo,
What's up, Solex? Yo, guys, want to jump and say hi, but at the gym right now, bro. Go for it, bro.
Solex,
Alrighty.
check out the Discord. It's revamped, and we've got a competition, two competitions in there every stream now. So track of the week.
And
People
yak
can
of the
leave
week.
feedback on there. So the track of the week one is we'll do a poll at the end of the stream, and the yap yap of the week is the same, just for chats or chat of the week.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
But anyways, yeah. Also, the nitty gritty question could be asked by you, I think, because you joined the Discord when there was no onboarding. Now I'm curious. Now that there is an onboarding, uh, are you like prompted to the like once you enter the Discord to do that, or do you have to go to like the channels button up top? Let me know. Maybe I'll chat you afterward, just because it's kind of nitty gritty. But thank you for staying by. Will we be there in an hour? Maybe
probably
not.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we usually do 2 hours here. But yeah, if we don't see you, we'll see you next time. So thanks for stopping in. We appreciate you.
Hmm.
Yeah. So the next person is I think client side error did tip actually.
Oh,
Yeah, he got jumped up here.
sweet.
I'm still not seeing the things. Oh wait, let me see. All right. Thanks, client
So,
side error, for the tip. We appreciate you.
nice.
You're a quiet lad though, or gal perhaps, or whatever alien that is in
Hmm.
the chat. So thank you for the tip. We got it. We'll do it now. It's a parking lot. I'll go ahead and prepare the post in the Discord.
Well,
But
we'll do it after we give our scores and feedback for this one.
oh shit, my bad. I'm getting ahead of myself. All right.
It's all good.
Yeah, I didn't even say anything about vibes. To be honest, it's quiet and it's a little bit boring. Like
Yeah,
not
it's
much
just
changed. It's chill. There's like some cool things with it, but the main thing that's changing and like the main thing of focus and breaks music is the breaks, and the breaks are quiet. It
yeah,
sounds like literally this would be the kind of timbre and volume that you would put for a breaks drum that would be like as an intro right before it actually gets to the main part, but it literally stays as an intro the entire time. So I had to literally turn up to try to like just get into the vibe a little bit, the groove of it. And even then, like the supporting synths that and bass that aren't really doing anything, just got me really, really bored. So yeah, that's like my kind of vibes first impressions. I love this break, and I think you do pretty good chops with it. But the way that it's even produced, it's not shining the thing that needs to be shined, and the supporting things are just boring. So yeah, that's my kind of feel on it. Cloudside Eric here. Sheesh. Name's different on Twitch. What's up, Nicolo? I appreciate you. Appreciate the tip. And yeah, first time chatting, so we appreciate you. Yeah, so I have a score for vibes. Do you?
Yep.
Okay. Let me see. I lied when I said I have a score. Let me think about it. Also, I have to refresh. Just a second. Just 1 second. Just one. Okay. So vibes. I have. Okay, I have a score.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
I just gave it 50 for vibes because it's like I like the vibes of it. It just is not complete. So it's like it's cool what you've got, but it's just like what is this track?
Yeah. Content.
Um, and then content, yeah, it's again, it's a cool like thing you've got going here. Sample whatever this actually is.
Yep.
Um, it's just like where's the structure? Like where's the energy? What's the focus? All that stuff. So
Hmm.
yeah, just has to be seen.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that is changing is the drums, and I mean, you are chopping it differently. It's just not very like compelling of a journey, to be quite honest. And I already said a lot about content, so I think I have a score.
Yeah, me too.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then production
And yeah, I mean the main thing with production is that it's not.
produced.
Yeah, I don't know if it's not produced or if it's just not mastered and leveled or how. Why? Yeah, I don't know. Like obviously you bounced it at a very low volume, but
Yeah.
it's not like offensive. It's just like is it? It doesn't feel like it's mixed or mastered.
Nope. There's nothing. There's nothing that hurts my ears.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's worth something.
It just needs to work.
Yeah.
Cool. I have a score to you.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
There you go.
nice.
There you go. We're consistency here, y'all.
Yes.
Track total. I got it. Do you?
Yeah, I do.
3, 2, 1. Yep.
Cool.
That's what it is, Gorge. Thank you for submission. Cool sound system, I suppose. Shits and giggles were had. But yeah, I would like you to do more with this track if you
Hmm.
can. Cool. Thank you for submission. We will go to the next person, which is Client Side Error. Shout out. They are here in the chat.
I'll
Niccolo
also
37.
say I
Yeah.
think we do have time for another one after this, so I'm
Yes.
gonna change it to 6 for today, and that would be
Happy
well
birthday.
fault. But if anybody wants to tip Black or Young Dragon, or anybody else wants to submit and then tip, then you'll be able to be the last one for today.
Like Joel Vink. Let us know, guys. One more. We got a
Yep.
lot of tippers today too. We appreciate you guys. Tipping the
Hmm.
hat to you guys. And
Yep.
we'll go even 6 songs today. So wow, we're going really fast for some reason.
Hmm.
It happens. But okay. Parking lot. You want to give this the introduction?
Yeah. So it's roles. Oh boy. Composer, artist, mix engineer. People love the roles. Like I never, honestly, I would have expected that people like didn't want to like figure it out and deal with it, but
They're like, yeah,
everyone's
fuck
like,
this.
I do all the things. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Um, composer, artist, mix engineer, master engineer, producer, drum programmer, audio editor, independent releaser, and artwork designer.
Cheers.
And track genres are EDM, chillwave, and darkwave. And
Cool.
there's no description.
EDM, chillwave, and darkwave. Okay, interesting. I don't know if I've heard a darkwave track before. But let's see. I got my thing in there, guys. If you want to give feedback as well, it'll be throughout the week too. Use the Discord. But you ready?
Yep, let's do it.
All right, parking lot. 3, 2, 1. Nice sound.
Cool.
It is cool.
Nice.
Interesting snare. already sincere. Cool. Beautiful sensor.
Kind
What
of
do you think about
funny,
that
funny
ending, bro?
delay at the end there.
Uh huh.
It's a little bit awkward, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm
yeah,
too
cool.
steaming to submit, bro. What's wrong? Are you
Yeah,
okay?
what does that mean?
You mad?
Steaming? Yeah,
Technically, they're boiling water hot.
that's what I was thinking.
But yeah, shouts out to client side error. That was cool. I like that a lot. What
Yeah.
do you got? Vibes, first impressions.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, I think it was there's like the right amount of restraint used sort of on the composition like
Mhm.
throughout. Um, honestly, maybe a little bit more could be used in some cases to just like there's a lot of like background layers. I feel like, especially as we get to the end. Maybe it was even earlier too, but there's just a lot of like sort of hissy like mid rangey stuff that's going on the whole time. And I also like it was kind of exhausting, honestly, to get through 4 minutes
Yeah.
without that core sort of like drum beat ever really cutting out.
Hmm.
Even this middle section where it's like quieter vibe, there's still that snare going in the background the whole time,
Hmm.
and I just want to break from it. Like it's nice, but it's like being on a treadmill that you're not allowed to get off of, like ever. Um,
Wait, was
so
the snare there?
yeah, snare's still going in the background.
I can't figure out. Okay, let me get you a link, bro. Let me get you a link.
Can't figure out how to send it.
Send it. He already sent it at the bar, apparently. Steamed means drunk in the UK, I suppose.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, love it. Or
Cool.
cocaine. We'll see. That sample is my buddy's car AC rattling. Will. Which one?
Oh, that's cool. What sample though?
Yeah, the thing here is there's so many like cool sounds that are happening.
There are
So
a lot of cool sounds. Yeah.
a lot of great sound design here. You're playing. Let me go ahead and just continue where you're playing here. Oh, you're saying how that snare is still there?
Yeah, I just feel like it never lets up. We don't
Yeah,
have a chance to have a break from that same
true.
like the whole track.
Yeah,
And it
it
does
is a
feel
little
long to me. Like after like maybe around 3 minutes, I was like, I could be done with this honestly, and then it goes all the way to four.
I agree, especially for me because there seems to be no main. melody thing that's happening.
Yeah, like a
Um,
subject or like
right.
a
There's no subject. Right. There's
yeah.
no person that's like kind of taking the show by the reins and like showing us. I would love this. I like this a lot already. Um, I would love if there's like a vocalist here that's doing something. I think this would be a great track. Like I was over here singing stuff on it. I was like, this would be great. Something that's like well, a lot of what I'm hearing is kind of like quick stabs here and there. The one that sticks out the most is that kind of like farty little bang, 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 like that little synth. I like it, but everything's kind of staccato. Everything's kind of written to me as like a supporting melody, where
Yeah.
there's no like kind of main melody that's kind of driving us through. There was still like a journey that I felt, but I just feel like that the journey would be much more fulfilling if there was a main subject that would kind of drive the song home. Um, I think the sound design is fantastic. Like from the get go, I thought there's like a lot of unique stuff that I'd never heard before. Sounds like what he's saying or what they're saying in the chat. Samples from all sorts of different what is it sources. So
That snare apparently was the AC rattling, which is crazy. It's
wait,
cool.
so the main not the clap, but the snare that's like doing this like snare drum parts in the back, like that's cool. That's awesome. Like I love to hear stuff like that, and it shows in your kind of your end product here. Um, so yeah, that was a I agree with Josh, a little long journey, but I thought it was enjoyable nonetheless. So good job. Do you have a score for vibes?
Let's see.
Let's see.
Yeah, I do.
Sorry, I'm getting a call from my mama. Let's see. Vibes, I got. What do I got here? I will do here. Yeah, three, two, one.
Cool.
Yeah, content.
Um, Drillvink, sorry, no PayPal for tip. It goes through Stripe. So when you go when you submit your track, which did you submit yours? Are you Mott? I think he is Mott.
Hmm. I
Can't
think that
remember.
sounds familiar. Yeah. Mod.
When you do that, it'll give you the option at the top to tip, and it'll take you to Stripe.
Yeah, if
They,
you go to Stripe, I think they allow PayPal. They
they
have to.
might actually. They might through Stripe.
Yeah, I feel like they got to.
See if you can do
Or
that.
maybe they're like rivals. I don't know, but probably not.
No idea.
Everybody making money. Okay. Um. Cool. Yeah. So content. What were you saying?
Um, I don't know. I mean, my overall thoughts with content are just that it's a lot of length and not a lot of like
Girth.
focused
Sorry.
lead subject sort of content.
Yeah, I
What?
agree. You didn't hear what I said. It's fine.
No.
Good. Uh,
Okay.
I'm trying to be clean here. You said there's a lot of length, not a lot of, and I said girth.
Oh
But
God.
anyways, content. I already said what I said. My mom is calling me. I might have to like accept it after this.
Okay.
Maybe it'll be a good time to do the fast track spiel.
Yeah.
Content. I have a score. Yeah, I basically said just like the main subject matter is lacking, but I think it is a fascinating journey nonetheless. It is a little long and it gets a little boring, but I think it's enjoyable nonetheless. So that'll go into my score. You have one?
Yeah. Let me get that queued up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Three, two, one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Production.
And then yeah, production. I mean, it's not bad. I do think it's a little bit like heavy on the mids, sort of highs. It's not harsh, definitely not harsh. It just feels very concentrated in the mids, and like there's not a big range between the lows and the highs. Like there's not a lot of sparkly, sort of airy stuff up top. And there's not a lot of really low supportive bass. It's kind of just the shimmery mid range.
Hmm.
Um, so I would just see if you can like maybe eliminate some of the layers, honestly, that are happening in that mid range, or somehow make some room so there's more space. Because I think whatever your lead instrument is also going to need to take some of that space and have some available for. I think like a longer reverb tail might be nice on something like that to just make it sound bigger. Um, and then I think the low end could be probably a little bit fuller as well for like a finished mix of this. But yeah, overall, not bad. You got any other thoughts on production?
No, I agree with what you're saying. I think there's levels to the shit we always say. This is like probably one of the better produced tracks of the night for sure.
Mhm.
But I agree with what you're saying completely. I think it's pretty solid. I love the kind of intricate, different, unique, creative details that went into making each one of these sounds. Um, and I think it's cool. I do agree with what you're saying too. It could be a little bit mid heavy. Maybe drums could be a little bit more impactful. Maybe things could be a little bit more fleshed out. Maybe airy, or I guess mastered is like the kind of like a icing on the cake a little. I think it's pretty well done though. Like my score for production is still pretty high. So yeah, there's just different levels to it. So yeah, you got a score?
Yeah.
Yeah, three, two, one. Oh,
I'm just
yep.
in the same spot on all these.
I wonder what his track total will be.
I wonder.
All right. We got a track total. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Three, two, one.
Oh no.
Damn! What the? How could you?
Just
What's
kidding.
up, Fango 909? Unfortunately, no PayPal. Bruh, what? There's no PayPal?
No PayPal
Okay.
Stripe.
Well, can you figure out your PayPal? Whatever you use. PayPal is not the end all be all, right? They use other accounts. So
That's
they use
true.
other account into Stripe. And I feel like you definitely submitted before. I don't know if you've tipped before, but if you want to keep submitting and if you want to tip in the future, which you might, please help us. just do that. But yeah, what's up, Fango 99? Appreciate you. Refresh work, I think. Fire, guys. There's one more spot here.
Whew.
It's right now. It's held by Welly, and we love Welly. But if you guys really want to get your song listened to right now, please use that tip button. Uh, whether it's the Yapper trying to figure out how to use Stripe instead of PayPal, um, or our eyes who's drunk and trying to just submit. I don't know if you want to tip. Or there's the people like Black and Young Dragon, um, who have tipped or who have submitted before. Right now, it's going to be Welly. So Josh is going to tell you guys about the platform real quick. I'm going to make a call just real quick, and by the time we're back, we will know who the last song is. So Josh, take it away.
Yes. Also, Drollvink. No, we don't do the whole sub thing. Just because it's not equivalent to the actual tip system, so we want to make it fair for people that do tip. But yeah, just to give the spiel on that, some of you know that this stream, we've been doing this for a while, for a few years now. This is only a tip of the iceberg. So we've been, as our primary thing, building a platform which is on FastTrack, um, that helps you collaborate with other musicians that you work with, people that you may want to build a team with, and give you features like uploading projects where you can store your tracks and then versions of those tracks as you work on your music, and you can share those with your collaborators with whatever level of access you want to give them, whether that's the ability to just view stuff or to comment or to edit, etc. And you can also leave timestamped comments on tracks so that you can leave feedback for your collaborators and vice versa, as well as the ability to create tasks that are linked to your projects. So you can see who has to do what. You can assign users to those tasks as well as deadlines, and get your project off to the start that it needs to be released. So yeah, that's what we're building, and then soon we're going to be launching a bunch of features around team building, so helping you build your own teams, kind of like your own modular record label without the terms and contracts that a record label would force you into, and maybe some stuff with AI, like the ability to message each other, all sorts of stuff. There's a lot of features coming. If you want access to that, it's currently in closed beta. So all you have to do to get into it is just reach out to us. If you're interested in using it, just hit us up. DM us on either of our Instagrams, chat us on Discord, or we've got the fast track underscore music Instagram up there in the top right as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you want access, you want to try it out, give us feedback, just let us know and we'll set up a call with you to get you into that. But yeah, anything else you wanted to add, Chris?
Nope. There's so many different avenues to join that beta, y'all, and we're probably going to make it even easier in the future. But yeah, like we want people to test this. We think it's a very valuable feature set, and I've been using it for both of my musical groups, and I think it's fantastic. So we want you guys on it. And
Yep.
yeah, so we are back. I'm back.
We should mention also before we get right into the track stuff,
Sure.
that the Discord, which is revamped as of today,
Sweet.
has a couple of interactive elements that go along with the stream now. So we are popping everyone's tracks, just the track like titles and stuff, into Discord in the track feedback channel.
Hmm.
And you can give feedback on people's tracks if you have thoughts or you want people to give you feedback. Just ask. And we've also got a track of the week poll. So at the end of the stream, which is coming up in less than 20 minutes, we're going to run a poll in there and you can vote for the best track of the week.
Hmm.
And we'll see how that goes. And I think, I don't know, if, I think people can technically vote for themselves. Like, go in there
Yeah.
and hopefully somebody else votes for you too. You don't have to vote for yourself,
Hey, bro,
obviously.
that's an incentive to get into the Discord. So
Yeah, yeah,
get into the
exactly.
Discord, vote for your own track. We'll maybe do a giveaway one of these days if we get money, but
Yeah,
yeah, we'll see.
yeah, we'll
Um,
give away something free like dirt or
Woohoo!
rice.
Free dirt, bathwater. Let's go, fast track
Yeah,
bathwater.
yeah.
I'm just kidding.
But we've
Um,
also got the whole chat of the week thing in there. So any
yeah,
funny chats going in the Yap database, and then you can vote on your favorite each week. So that's what's in there. Get in the Discord, links in the chat, and anything else.
yeah. Niccolo said, "Thanks for all the kind words, boys. Means a lot. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming by. Hope to see you again. Follow us. Join the Discord community, and yeah, we'd love to hear more of your tracks. I really did enjoy it. So cool. It
Cool.
looks like these guys, these boneheads, didn't figure it out. We got a drunk guy. We got a guy who is a PayPal stan, and then two people that are dropped their track and left. So I suppose we'll go to Welly.
If anybody is playing tip, tell us in the chat in the next 5 seconds, and we'll wait for
Hmm.
you. But if not, we're gonna go to the last track of the evening.
It's Welly. It's Welly. It's Welly. Say Welly three
Welly, welly,
times.
welly, welly,
Welly,
welly. I
Welly,
just
Welly.
did.
All right, guys. Then it's Welly.
All right, let's do it. Wait,
Cool.
let me push to live first here,
Yep. And
and
if
then
you
you'll.
could go ahead.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this track is called "Never Missing." Although, if I do recall correctly, Welly has missed.
Yeah, as we all do. As we all do.
Yes.
Yes.
His roles are freestyle artist, recording engineer, and mixing engineer.
Mhm.
Genre is ambient. It's by Welly, and the description is
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, bro. GG's Welly. Fair game. I tried, but I'm only human. You two yappers. All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Three, two, one.
Knowing I'ma get this shit regardless, but I still love the things I need to go and part with. I still remember back in days
A weird
when I
hi-hat.
started. Don't know on shit,
That's a little loud.
designer and the artist. Baby, we
This
gon'
balance is
ride
very
out
strange.
right out to the city. I see how you get it done, you look way better
Why do I
with
feel
me.
like my
Yeah, you
ears are being
know how
sucked
we
out of my head?
setting up the funds, yeah, we got plenty. They say, oh, who is him? How we really never miss. No, I ain't missing. Only buckets what I'm getting. Celebrate this shit is hitting. Yeah, we
Welly, you might be missing. Just warning you.
know we all taking off in some starships. If I had the call, let the click, know we got this. Turn up the show, it's lit. Only got hits, we never gon' miss. Fuck a little this, you ain't that shit. I'ma just keep on making hits. Making hits, gotta let these garments put them on my face. She see it, she hardened, now she wanna slide again. Knowing I'ma get this shit regardless, but I still love the things I need to go and part with. I still remember back in days when I just started. Don't know
It's
all
hooked.
shit, designer and the artist. Baby, we gon' ride out to the city. I see how you get it done, you look way better with me. Yeah, you know how we
I wish the
setting
vocal
up
was
the
louder.
funds, yeah, we got plenty. They say, oh, who is him? How we really never miss. No, I ain't missing. Only buckets what I'm getting. Celebrate this shit is hitting. Yeah, we lit up the honey. That was
I hate the word
really
Liddy
sweet.
though.
Know we all taking off in some starships. If I had the call, let the click. Know we got this.
What the fuck is that delay?
Mine was loud.
And the like riding the volume fader? Like what's going on?
I don't know. No. Got that deep kind of production that have you heard that what is it? It's like a parody of Krusty Krab, not Krusty
Uh oh.
Star, Squidward, and they're doing like a trap kind of yeet kind of thing. That sounds like
Hmm,
this to me. Although in those guys' cases, the vocals are mixed much better. This one,
interesting.
the vocals are very deep. I had to really like just try so hard to like hear the vocals past this like oh they're yapping.
Uh-oh. I don't know if it's just me, but your internet just got very, very, very degraded.
Uh-oh. Sorry guys.
I don't know
I'll
if
do my
maybe
best.
a new Wi-Fi device. Did somebody get home?
Yes, that is
That
exactly what
could be
happened.
why.
Okay. A couple of
Interesting.
Wi-Fi devices.
Ah,
Um
it's all good.
God, these yappers, bro. I might have to mute from time to time.
It's all good.
Um but yeah, so I was just saying God, I can't focus. Josh, you go. I
um,
said enough.
yeah, I mean, to me, when you said this is something level, I was gonna say like pre fast track feedback, Joker head level cognitive dissonance. Like honestly, that was what it evoked for me, especially by the end, with all the delay stuff and the riding the volume fader and like just like
Yes.
the oddness of when things came back in and left. Um, throughout, it was kind of like not an issue. It was almost more boring throughout because it was just like the same thing and you rapping,
Mm.
and just like these little points where there's a transition and you're like not in the pocket. Let me see if I can find one of those.
I thought he was pretty in the pocket for the most part. Although the
I know
transitions that were the
us,
most
your
weird.
designer and the artist. Baby, we gon'
I don't know. I
ride
mean, the
out.
big thing for me is that the mix just sounds like
The mix,
a
yeah.
vortex. It's so odd.
Yes.
It's this
I agree.
weird quality where it's loud yet completely hollow. Like
Right.
it's just
It
strange.
I don't know. So there's just like it's like this high frequency kind of rattling sound,
Hmm.
and I've noticed it in like Yeats production as well as this. I forget what is it called. It's a SpongeBob parody that is like Heat music that is it's like really good. I like it a
Hmm.
lot. But they
Hmm.
use this like I think it's tied to the kick drum where it's
Hmm.
like this rattling like high frequency like thing. That thing is like in
Oh.
front of everything. It's like an ear
Hmm.
tickling thing. And it's in front of the vocals, and it makes it even harder for me to discern the vocals from everything else. The hi hat and the snare is just way too loud
Yeah.
compared to everything. Like all these mixing things are becoming big issues to where I can't even uh, lock in on the vocals, which
Yeah.
I I think I'd have to say I disagree because I think this was probably the most pocket he's been that I've heard in a while.
Okay.
But the transitions where the delay comes in, let me see if I can find
Hmm.
it. That delay seems to be or if it's not in if it is in time, it's a weird timing. Let me
Yeah.
see if I can find it.
Plenty. They say, oh, who is him? How we really never miss. No, I ain't missing. Only buckets what I'm getting. Celebrate the shit is hitting. Yeah, we litty up the honey. That was an
There's
experience. No,
this
we all
weird
taking
volume
off.
fader that I think we were just listening
The
to
right
as
part
well.
didn't play, by the way. I think you clicked the waveform after hitting play.
Let me try.
No, we got this.
There it is. Yeah, weird.
Right. Like that happens, and then a volume fader happens, and then he says yeah, and then the volume fader happens again.
You know, like
Just
what?
like yeah, it's weird. Production wise, I think it is very peculiar. Balance wise, it is very peculiar. I actually, I think I liked the lyrics a little bit more than I've had in the past as well. Because he talked about him being a rapper, a designer, which he does both, and I thought that was cool. I just like
Hmm?
to hear stuff like that. But yeah, that's my kind of vibes, first impressions. Do you have anything else to say before we give a score?
Um, no, let's give scores and vibes.
Vibes. Where am I at here? I think I'll be like here. All right, you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Cool.
Content.
Yes. Um, content. I think we kind of talked about. I mean, I could agree. I don't think he's like out of pocket for the most part. There's just a
Yeah.
couple areas where I notice it again. I'm like, oh, I remember that from one of the other tracks that we heard. But then
Yes.
like after it, it'll be like good again. I,
Yes.
I do. I don't know if it's just the beat itself or the drum part, but I that kind of beat just sounds so like lazy to me. Like here, let
That's
me.
what I wanted to.
Baby, we gon' ride out to
So
the
like,
city. I see
especially when there's too many snare hits, then
Uh-huh.
it really feels like enough attention to detail has not been paid to each like cycle of this, loop, and
Hmm.
you're just like throwing snare hits in there to fill space or to try to sound non-standard. But it's just like a weak kind of like not even a snappy like clap, snare thing, and it's just like where is the attention to detail with like making this a really great drum loop?
Hmm.
There's like maybe two extra snare hits in there that don't need to be there, and
Hmm.
they're just taking up space and making it sound like lazy. So I
Here,
don't know.
can I play it out? Let's
Yep.
see.
That shit, I'ma just keep on making hits. Making hits, gotta let these garments put them on my face. She see it, she hardened, now she wanna slide
Yeah,
again.
And like, where's the kick?
yeah.
The kick's like way down somewhere underground, and then like the, hi hat and the clap
The
thing are
clap
like up
is
here.
like the clap is super loud. Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's like the thing that you were talking about where there's like a lot of claps. The clap sample itself doesn't change
yeah,
and it's very loud. It's like the
yeah,
loudest thing in the mix when
yeah,
it should be your vocals, Welly. Like that's what we want to hear.
yeah. True.
And like, are we are on content right now, right?
Yeah.
Like I like all of the different melodies that he does. Like I think he does have a good ear for it. Um, but it's just kind of buried underneath everything else and the mix sounds like a vortex. So it's kind of a shame. But
Hmm.
yeah, all that being said, I have a score for content. Do you?
Uh, let's see.
And those weird transitions would go in here as well.
Yeah, I've got a score for content.
3, 2, 1.
Boom.
You production?
Yeah, and then production, like we talked about. I just really, really, really wonder. Did you like what did you mix this on? Because it just sounds like maybe you're hearing something totally different. Did you mix this on like AirPods or something? Like I don't know what's going on. There's a huge hole there. There's like very little audible kick drum and like bass defined bass um, clashing. It's just strange. I just can't imagine this being listened on with like a normal good listening environment and concluding that this is like ready to go
Hmm.
or even anywhere close to ready to go. Like I feel like if you had a great listening environment, like a good mixing engineer could just go in and make a few changes and instantly make this sound a lot better. It wouldn't be like perfect or ready to go, but it would. There's just obvious things here that are like, huh? How'd that
Yep.
make the cut?
Hmm. Yep, I agree. And I think we went through it. I think it's the biggest thing for me. It's like it doesn't support the main vocal at all. There's things that are out of balance that are way too loud. Like Josh said, there's a whole um, if I could give a summary, it's like the claps are too loud. That like rattling thing that's on the kick, that high frequency thing is too loud and up front. The kick itself is there's like no oomph to it. There's no low end to it at all. Um, vocals could be higher. Yeah, weird decisions on the delay there. Weird decisions on writing the volume fader. I'm fine with it happening once. I've heard that before, but like doing it back to back is kind of interesting at the end. Um, but yeah, that's kind of like the summary, I guess, or the bullet points. Um, that all feeds into my score, which I have. Do you?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Dev. Yeah, makes
Develop.
sense. Maybe I'll go here. Track total.
Yeah. Let's see.
Hubba humma 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 humma. Listen to that. It's Cash Crabs, by the way. That's what it is. Cash
Hmm.
Crabs. Go listen
Okay.
to that, guys. It's fantastic.
Cash grabs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, I have a track total. Do you?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Boom.
There you go. And that was Welly. Thank you for the submission, Welly.
Keep working on it.
Yeah, appreciate you.
And
Never, never missing.
yeah,
Maybe.
I was like, let's see about that
Sometimes it's okay.
before the hubris gets ahead of you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the hubris is his thing. So yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of the
Keep going,
genre.
Willie. We appreciate it. Thank you for the submission. Thank you, everybody else, for the submission. We got a packed queue today. Although we couldn't get through it all, we got through 6.
Got through more than
So
usual.
we got Black up next. We got Young Dragon. We got Mott, and we got Our Eyes for the next time that we stream.
Yep.
It will not be next Friday. We will try to see if we can get a replacement day. So, guys, stick with us on Discord. That's where we'll announce the next stream.
Oh, and Discord people get in there and vote for track of the week.
Yes, yes.
Go do
So
that. If anybody's here, anybody wants to vote.
Yes, although I think that we should keep it open for the rest of the week because I want to put the VODs in, the links to the VODs, so people can
Okay.
actually see them,
Okay.
and vote for them if they didn't make
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's true.
So yeah, guys, just look out. Go to the Discord. We'll be doing a couple of weekly kind of voting polls for the best tracks, the track of the week, for the best chats, the chat of the week, and you guys can give feedback on the tracks that were uh, displayed today.
Yeah.
So I'll be updating those with the VODs. So if you guys missed the stream and miss streams in the future, you guys can come back and view them and give people feedback and give each other feedback and yeah, vote for each other's songs or your own song, whatever you want to do. Go into the Discord and yap it up. So yeah, that's all I got to say. Do you have anything else?
Only other thing is just we talked about we are building an all-in-one platform essentially to collaborate on your music and build your own teams, kind of like your own little record label. So that's what we're doing. Lots of features with people being able to comment on different versions of your tracks as you work on them, and to be able to get timestamped comments, tasks that are linked to your tracks that are assigned to people with deadlines or assigned to yourself. Just keeping organized all of your things to do as you release your music. So yeah, that's what we're building. We would love to get your feedback on features to build and how things are shaping up now. So if you want access to those features, early access, since it's in closed beta, all you got to do is reach out to us, or we might reach out to some of you also. Just see if you're down to like chat with us and try out the product and see what you think. We'd love to make it as helpful as it can be for you. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I think there's not much else unless you got anything else, Chris.
Now let Black's wise words close it out. Don't let racism win, y'all.
Yes. Wise
Just
words.
we are not. Yeah, well, maybe not so well. Wise in some ways, but Black, we love you. Can you add a friends list with text chat?
We've got chat
Oh,
working.
yes, we do.
So
Yes. The answer to your question is yes.
we do have messaging that is behind the scenes and it's going to be brought out into closed beta and we can get you access because you have a beta user account.
Sheesh.
But yeah, you'll be able to message people and see the list of people that you've messaged with.
Yeah, that's true. Friends might be coming a little later, but you can make a team. Like that should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The main thing is that you'll be able to create a team with the people that you work with, and you can create multiple teams, um, and then see all the projects that are associated to that team. See all the activity. We're building an activity feed, so on a project or a team, you can see everything that everyone's done. So like, oh, somebody uploaded a version yesterday, you can see that, or that somebody commented on your track, etc. So yeah, there's a lot of features coming to try to make a good collaborative platform. So keep the suggestions coming.
Fire. And I'll scrape through some of the earlier chats as well because I thought they were funny. But
Yeah.
yeah, guys, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. And until next time, get in the Discord. We'll let you know when the next stream is. But until then, peace.
Peace.
Bye bye.